Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Marie Morin. I'm a therapist and a wellness coach. This is Morin Holistic Therapy, where we explore estrangement and well-being. So today we're going to talk about why did my son stop talking to me? If you're navigating the complexities of a strained parent-child relationship, you're not alone. Let's dive into the heart of this issue. So let's understand what estrangement is before we dive into the reasons. Let's talk about this. So it could be emotional distancing, psychological distancing, physical distancing that can develop between family members, often leading to a breakdown in communication and connection, all right? Why might a son stop talking to his parents or one or both of the parents? There are various reasons why the relationship can be strained. It can be triggered by unresolved conflicts, right? Value differences or major life events. Sometimes it's a culmination of factors that create emotional distancing. Please watch my video, Why Adult Children Estranged, Top 5 Reasons Parents Are Cut Off. That'll give you a deeper dive into this landscape. But let's talk about some of the things I'm hearing. So sometimes there's been like a convergence of a lot of different things. There could be an instance where parents are very different. One parent is very permissive. The other parent is the best friend does everything really nicely. There's a divorce, and then there could be parental alienation of the other parent. And no matter how hard the alienated parent tries, there is just no way they can see their kid again. It's just a nightmare. There are cases where people have been alienated by the other parent and then have reconciled with the alienated parents, but this is a really, really tough one. And then there's times where maybe one of the parents has an addiction, the other parent is kind of strict and very black and white, and maybe the kid has a traumatic event when he's young and develops some kind of a mental disorder that makes it really hard for him to be around a lot of things that are triggering to him, and he may cut off, and the parents can be left extremely heartbroken and do everything they can. What is going on here? Well, the truth is that we know that estrangement lasts for 4.5 years on average. So sometimes parents are like, oh my God, it's been a year, no Christmas greeting, no birthday greeting. They didn't even call for Mother's Day or Father's Day. My son didn't even say anything to me. And it is heartbreaking. But when you look at it, sometimes adult kids need time to process what's going on for them. They don't just cut off lightly. This isn't something that they just decided one day and said, oh, that's it, I'm cutting my parents off. There was a lot of thought in it. And when they do this, for the most part, what we know from the research is because they need the space and time away from their parents. So in taking this time while they're trying to heal themselves, the son, the parents are like beside themselves because they're waiting. Now, another scenario can be where an adult son partner is maybe controlling or toxic and just has had some kind of thing happen with one of the family members, and she makes a pressured request for the son to not be involved, and then the son is upset because there's so much conflict. We know that generally people just don't want to dive into conflict. They want to go away from conflict. They want to avoid conflict. And so that's basically a perfect storm for cutoffs of sons as well. So what is the impact of estrangement? Well, we know that both adult children, so your son is hurting too, and parents can have a profound effect. For parents, feelings of confusion, guilt, heartbrokenness are common. It's essential that you realize and address the emotional toll it takes, okay? You don't want to just stuff it down. Seeking understanding and seeking professional help is really important, because what we want to do is learn how to keep the lines of communication open, as well as be receptive to what our adult child has said to us or has communicated if something is going on. All right, so what do I mean by that? For example, if we're not dealing with what's going on with us, we're going to be heightened. And at that heightened state, we're not going to be receptive to our son's perspective and acknowledge the feelings that he has, which is really important. We don't want to do it in a manipulative fashion, like only send a letter to say we're sorry so that we get to see the grandkids, because they will know. They will know. They will feel like that is a ploy just to get what you want, and you're really not interested in having a relationship with them. So when there's a communication breakdown, often the breakdown is a significant factor, okay? It's like you just can't seem to talk. Misunderstandings, lack of effective communication skills, or expressed emotions can contribute to the growing rift. Watch my video, Communication with Estranged Adult Kids, and you'll get a lot more tips on that one, okay? So another really important piece of this is, and I'm not sure many of us always enjoy this piece, it's really to do self-reflection, okay? This isn't a formula for getting down into the guilt modes and getting stuck there. This is a way for you to come out from under just seeing it in your perspective, okay? Self-reflection as well as empathy are ways for us to bridge the gap in this rift, okay? We want to know, like, are there patterns maybe that have played a role in this strained relationship? Was there something that I could have done differently? Because if we can't go there, we can't really grow, all right? So getting professional help, we have somebody in there with you where they're like, you know what, have you ever considered this? We all have blind sides, okay? That type of help can be extremely helpful. So having an specialized estrangement coach that can support you to be there for both parties can help when and if there is opportunity for reconciliation. But despite the pain, there's hope for reconciliation as far as I'm concerned. I can't believe that everybody has been physically abused. I think there's other things, and I think that people can work it out given opportunity. But sometimes we just need a little space. So we've talked about a lot of stuff. Maybe we've been all over the map, but I want to just tell you that the answer to this question is not simple. Each situation is unique. What you really need is to make sure you're getting support. You want to be able to talk to somebody. You want to get somebody there who will treat you with unconditional, positive regard. If you've experienced estrangement or have insights, please share them. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Please hit the like, subscribe, and ring the bell.